Imagine if you were Dustin Poirier. What would you do? Would you either do a rematch with Conor McGregor or fight for the title? Let me know down in the comment section, but before you do, remember to subscribe to this channel and like this video. So Conor McGregor released a statement where he said that he wants to rematch Dustin Poirier. He wrote this long fucking novel explaining his experience fighting against Dustin Poirier. But in the end, he said that he wants to rematch with Dustin Poirier for third time. We also have Conor McGregor's coach saying that Conor McGregor wants Dustin Poirier rematch before the summer. I personally think that this is not a good idea. I think Dustin Poirier is gonna win again. Maybe this time it's gonna take longer than 2 rounds, but I think he's gonna still win and he's gonna have even more confidence than ever. While Conor McGregor is coming off a KO loss. And if he fights Dustin Poirier before the summer, it's like 4-5 months after he got knocked out by Dustin Poirier, it's gonna be tough for him, but we will see. By the way, if he loses to Dustin Poirier again, he's gonna retire. Like, there's no reason for him to continue anymore, so this is a big fight for him, and he has to win. He just has to, or it's all over. Now let's talk about Dustin Poirier. So Dustin Poirier said in interview that he's willing to step back from the title picture. He wants to see Charles Oliveira and Michael Chandler fight for the title. So he's changing his tone on championship title. At first he said that I wanna be champion. That's all I care about. Now he's saying that he doesn't want to. He's letting Charles Oliveira and Michael Chandler fight for the belt. Dustin Poirier's coach is even saying that UFC belt is a bigger focus than Conor McGregor trilogy. But now that he's changing his tone, means that he's gonna get paid. And let me explain you guys why belt is so important for the fighters. And that is the pay-per-view cut. So when you become a champion, you get a pay-per-view cut. In lower weight division, it's gonna be tough. For example, Davison Figueiredo was just complaining that he didn't get any pay-per-view points. But he's gonna get pay-per-view points in his next fight. But most of the time, you get pay-per-view points. So Kamaru Usman gets pay-per-view points. Isa Adesanya gets pay-per-view points. Khabib gets pay-per-view points. Conor is so big, he's a big superstar, so he's gonna get always pay-per-view points. Also, Stipe, DC, they get pay-per-view points. I don't think any female fighters gets pay-per-view points. Maybe Amanda Nunes is the only one that gets pay-per-view points. But female fighters don't get pay-per-view points. And also guys fighting in a lower weight division, they don't get pay-per-view points. But now that Dustin Poirier won against Conor McGregor, he can have pay-per-view points. Because if Conor McGregor wants desperately to fight Dustin Poirier again, he needs to give something up. And UFC needs to give something up to make this fight happen. So they are going to give Dustin Poirier pay-per-view points. And it's a big deal. Dustin Poirier earned like $1 million against Conor McGregor. That's nothing. Like, if you're fighting a biggest star in the world, Conor McGregor, you should get paid at least 10 million. At least. Ben Askren is gonna get paid millions against Jake Paul. But Dustin Poirier earns million against the biggest star in the world. Sold 1.6 million pay-per-views. Got only 1 million. Less than Ben Askren is gonna get against Jake Paul. UFC ain't shit. But with this rematch, he can get a pay-per-view point. So if this fight happens, he can earn $5 million to $10 million. It's a big deal. So there's no need for the belt. So we are probably gonna see Dustin Poirier versus Conor McGregor rematch. We're gonna see Michael Chandler versus Charles Oliveira for the belt. And maybe we're gonna see Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson. Both of them are going at it on Twitter. So maybe that fight is gonna happen also. But we will see. I wish Dustin Poirier the best. I want these fighters to make as much money possible. And only way you're gonna get as much money possible is to become a champion or win against the biggest star in UFC. Thanks for watching this video. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video if you like. Stay safe, stay healthy. Goodbye.